Did you know that size really matters? For wigs anyway. It's very, very important to get the best fit possible to increase your comfort while you're wearing your wig. If your wig is too large, it may be shifting around and causing itching. You may be worried that it's not secure and wondering, how it looks. You're going to be constantly adjusting it, and that doesn't look natural when you're moving around your hair like this in public. So we're going to go over some tips today on how to measure for the proper fit and adjustments that you can make if, the average size is supposedly your size, but you need to make your cap a little smaller or a little bit larger because you're not quite a large size. You're kind of in between. So we'll go over some tips on what you can do to make your wigs fit better. But first, you need to measure your head. And it's easier to use one of these flexible tape measures. If you don't have one, you can use a piece of paper and then measure it on a ruler or a piece of fabric and take your measurements that way. So the most important measurement is going to be your circumference. So you want the tape measure to go down to the nape and then up to your hairline in the front, and then you take that measurement. And then you're going to take a measurement from the front to the nape. And I'm fortunate I have like a different color here, my face and where my hairline used to be. So you start there and then you measure until the nape and you take that measurement. And then some people do an ear-to-ear measurement, which I don't find it as beneficial, but the most important one is going to be your circumference and the front to back. But basically you're going from ear to ear and taking that measurement. So now that you have your measurements, you can get an idea of what size you might need. And different wig companies, their measurements might be just a little bit different, but they're all within the same ballpark, so to speak. So if your circumference is about 21 inches, then you would be petite, and your front to your nape is 12 inches, and your ear to ear is about 13 inches. Then you would be looking for petite sizes. And sometimes you can buy an average size and just, put the adjusters closer in if you're like right on the edge of petite and average. Sometimes that will work for you. And the same thing with if you're almost a large or you're a large and you're not certain if an average size will fit you, then there's adjustments that you may be able to make to help it fit better. And I always like when viewers will ask me, about a certain wig that I've reviewed, will this fit a 22-inch head or whatever? And I'll let them know how much more adjustment I have on my wig because my circumference is 21 3/4 inches. So if there's more adjustment to be made with the straps in the back, then that wig will probably fit them. So for average size, your circumference will start at 21.5 inches. My circumference is 21 3/4 inches. And the front to the nape is 14.25 inches for the average size. My measurement is 13 inches, so I always have extra cap here in the back. And I'll show you what I do to make those caps a little smaller and more form-fitting to my head. And for a large circumference, you're running around 23 inches for circumference and 15.5 inches from front to the nape. And ear to ear is 14 inches. So for my adjustments, because I have a smaller size from the front to the back. You can see I've done the sewing here, and I have scrunched some wefts together and just gone to the next line of wefts and sewed it in place, and then I keep moving along. There is a video that I have in detail showed this, and I'll leave a link down in the description box below. You just have to click on the more link underneath this video, and then you'll see all the information. So this is what I do. You could also do it like in the middle of the cap or in the nape if you feel that's where you have extra fabric. And this is a reversible method. You can just take the sewing out if you've done too much, or you don't like it, or whatever. Now, if you have a wig that you're on the larger size and you want to make a wig larger, and if you've gone with the Velcro adjusters all the way to the end and it's still too small, some wig caps, like this is Maya, and so you see she still has plenty of stretch here, so you could probably wear this as a large, because where I wear it with my 21 3/4 inch circumference, you have about an inch there on each side that you could adjust out, and some people will just cut the adjusters off if they don't need them for their fit, and sometimes they'll make a little cut here in the cap. So there's different ways to make adjustments to your wigs, and this is Maya, very cute, from Paula Young. So one thing I forgot to mention is the length of your face and your neck. My face is 7.5 inches long from my hairline to my chin. So if you're looking at a cute wig in a catalog or on me, and you're wondering how it's going to look on you, if you have a longer face, then the wig may look shorter on you. This is Vera. She's a discontinued wig by Paula Young. So yeah, the hair may look shorter on you or longer if you have a shorter face. And same thing with your neck. She may hit your shoulders, where if you have a shorter neck, whereas it may not if you have a longer neck. So just something to keep in mind. It's very important to have a good fit. You don't want, like I said, things sliding around and to be self-conscious. You just want to put it on and not have to worry about it. And I know we've gone over the It Stays that I use to secure my wigs on a bald head, and that helps a lot as well. But if you start with a good fit, then you'll be on the right path. Let me know if there's other tricks that you've tried and been successful with as far as adjusting your wigs one way or the other. And yeah, just leave your comments down below. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this has been helpful. I know we have a lot of beginners here and some new viewers. And I want to welcome everyone that has been joining and everyone that has already been subscribed. I love having you here, and I hope that all these videos are helpful for you. Please like and share this video and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and we'll see you the next time. Bye.